Hi, I'm Harold Enger from SpringGreen Lawn Care, and I'm going to talk to you about tall fescue grass. And what you see out here is a sod farm covered with what is called turf-type tall fescue. It's a very resilient grass, and it is very durable and can handle a lot of adversity. Now, depending on where you live, tall fescue may be an excellent grass for you to use. Originally was brought to the United States in the 1800s as a forage grass, but from that they developed different strains, and the type that you see out here now is this turf-type tall fescue. And it really does well in areas what is called the transition zone. The transition zone, that's that part of the country where it's too hot for cool season grasses to grow well, and it's too cold for warm season grasses. So this turf-type tall fescue has really developed into a great grass for those areas that, like in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, those areas really works well. There's turf-type tall fescue, there's dwarf types of tall fescue, then there's even what's called rhizotomous tall fescue, which means it sends out underground roots to come back up and fill in areas very quickly. Some of the benefits of tall fescue includes it germinates quickly from seed, generally in 7 to 10 days. It has lower fertility requirements than many other cool season grasses. It has a very extensive root system that can grow as deep as 3 feet down into the ground, and it requires less water than most other cool season grasses. Now, even though tall fescue is heat and drought tolerant, it does have its limitations. If you get down into those transition areas, it can get hot for a long period of time. The grass will survive, but it often thins out over the summertime. So that's why in the fall it is very important to core aerate and overseed a tall fescue lawn. In fact, it's almost a requirement for those lawns to be overseeded every year than it is for any other type of grasses. Now, even though it has these limitations, it's better than trying to grow any of the other cool season grasses. Caring for tall fescue is like caring for any other cool season grasses, but there are a few important differences. You fertilize more in the fall than in the spring, and you fertilize at a very low rate during the summer. It has to be mowed high, 3 to 4 inches minimum throughout the year. Don't cut it short. And it grows best when the soil pH is between 5.5 and 7.5. So depending on where you live, you may have to add lime to your lawn every year. Now, tall fescue will grow in areas where other cool season grasses like Kentucky bluegrass will grow, and it will do fine in the northern climates. So let me give you some clues for you to know how to identify tall fescue. So we're going to get down and take a look. Now, if you look at these grass blades, first of all, it's probably hard to see, but they're very prominent veins on this. They stand out. But the best way or easiest way to tell whether you have tall fescue is just to run your finger down along the edge, and you'll feel serrated, very sharp like a saw. And that is a good clue as far as, yes, this is tall fescue. One thing else about tall fescue, it has a very tough fiber. And that means that it will dull a lawnmower pretty quick. We're out here on the sod farm, they do a lot of mowing, but even here you can see how the tip is a little bit frayed from a dull mower blade. So make sure that you sharpen that mower blade at least once a month on your lawn mower so that you don't have these frayed tips like this. For more information on growing and maintaining tall fescue, contact your neighborhood lawn care professional at SpringGreen. They will provide you with the best recommendations for growing your tall fescue lawn. Don't forget to visit www.spring-green.com and click on the blog link to learn more about lawn and landscape topics and to send me your questions. I will be happy to answer.